Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked and welcome to my third eye chakra video, part of my Rock Your Chakras series. So today we are going to talk about that lovely gem that sits right in between our brows, the third eye. Now its color is indigo, so I encourage you to really probably Google some images of indigo to see which shade, I guess, resonates best with you. When I first started, I had some trouble figuring out which shade of indigo or that, third eye color felt right to me. And I think there's many different shades, just like there's many different shades of red, of orange, of yellow, of green, of blue, of purple, etc. So, but it is indigo. Okay, so to me, this jacket is indigo to me, but it may not be to you. So I encourage you to take a look at what indigo means to you. Okay, so its location is right here in the center of your brows. A lot of people think it is a horizontal eye, but it is actually vertical right here. Its associated glands are the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. Now, the pineal gland is responsible for the production of DMT. And DMT, it stands for something super long, but it's basically what helps you to see these visions. I mean, if anybody knows anything about ayahuasca, ayahuasca enhances the release of DMT, and DMT really, I don't want to say it's like trippy or like psychedelic. I've never done ayahuasca or anything like that, but it really frees you and opens you up. The pituitary gland also creates melatonin. So DMT and melatonin, they're released when you're sleeping. They're kind of what help you to dream. And the third eye is also associated with your physical eyes as well. Okay. Now, what does your third eye govern? Okay, so clairvoyance, and this is why the third eye is my absolute favorite chakra. But clairvoyance, clear seeing, the imagination. So when you're seeing through your third eye, it may feel like you're making it up, but you're not. You're using your right brain. Your left brain is the more analytical side of your brain, the logical thinking side, math, science, that kind of thing. The right brain is your creative brain. So the English, reading, writing, your imagination, psychic ability, art, creativity, all of that is right brain stuff. Okay, it is also associated with visualizations, your vision, your intuition and psychic ability, your insight, your dreams, vivid or lucid dreams. So a lucid dream is like you're in the dream state, but you can kind of control everything. So you'll be like, oh, I want to go see, what is over here, and you can actually make yourself go here and go there in your dreams and do different things, etc., etc. Astral travel, if you know anything about that, premonitions, deja vu, seeing auras, seeing spirit. Now, there's one thing I wanted to clear up about the third eye that was a misconception for me for a long time. I thought that seeing with your third eye, having your third eye open, meant literally seeing spirit in front of you, like as clearly as if someone were standing in front of me. I've come to realize over time that that's not really it. And now all of this, everything in this video is from what I've read, from what I've learned in my personal experience as well. I am no guru. I am no like be all end all authority on this. I'm just sharing my experience and my views with you. Okay, but it is not literally like I turn my head and, oh, there's spirit right there. It doesn't really work like that. And for a long time, I was really upset and disgruntled because I was doing all of these things to like open my third eye and I wasn't like seeing ghosts or whatever. Now, have I seen spirit like in physical form? Yes, I have. But working with your third eye, it's more in your mind's eye, using your imagination. Okay. Now, the element that is associated with this chakra is light. There is really no tarot suit associated with this. I guess you could say cups because cups is about your spirituality. But I really associate it with the High Priestess card in tarot, which is all about your intuition and secret hidden knowledge. And I also associate it with the moon in tarot, which is all about intuition, dreams, psychic ability, illusions, things of that nature. Now, how do you know if your third eye chakra is unbalanced? You may have headaches, you may have blurred vision, nightmares, eye strain. You may have trouble visualizing or imagining. You could be rejecting or being afraid of your intuition and things you see or things your intuition tells you. Fear and worry are major, major, major blocks to your third eye vision, as well as wanting to see clairvoyantly too badly. You may psych yourself out and become frustrated. So the reason I say that is, for me, I was doing all of these things to open my third eye. And, I'll get into some of the things I did in the how to balance, which I'll go over, after this. But I did the blue skate fish oil. I did the exercises and the chanting. I did spell work. I did ritual. I did, the candles, crystals, oil. I mean, cacao, like the list just goes on and on and on and on, of things that I did. And I really think that because I wanted it so badly, I was blocking myself. I needed to just sit back and relax and allow it to happen naturally. Opening your third eye takes time, it takes dedication, it takes practice. And more than anything else, I think it takes imagination. Strengthening your imagination. And the best way I encourage you to do this is by reading fiction. Reading fiction. Because why? When you read fiction, it's like a movie playing in your mind. You see these people, you see where they're going, you see the emotion on their face, you really feel. And to me, that is a great way to strengthen your intuition and strengthen your clairvoyant vision, because I'm a developing medium. So I communicate with loved ones who have passed on to the other side. And when I see them clairvoyantly, it's the same thing. It's the same feeling as if I were reading a book and, there's this character, let's say her name is Jane. And as I'm reading about Jane, the more I read about her, the vision of her becomes clearer. So let's say Jane is a baker. Okay. And I know she has brown hair and she has brown eyes, and let's say she's a little bit on the chubby side, but the rest of the details you fill in with your mind. And that's a great way to strengthen your imagination, your clairvoyant vision, in my personal experience and opinion. Okay. So how to balance this chakra? Well, I do have a great third eye chakra spread up on my blog. I'll leave a link to that blog post down in the description below. But it basically takes a look at what does your intuition or your third eye want you to see clearly? What is blocking your clairvoyant vision? What does your third eye want you to see differently? So it's a 7-card spread that really, really kind of gets in depth and different areas that you may want to look at with your third eye and what your third eye wants you to know the most. So if you read cards, I encourage you to check it out. If you don't, I did a general reading with the spread for anyone who reads it whenever they read it, just as kind of a check-in on what may be going on with their third eye at this point in time whenever they read it. But crystals, there's oils, there's incenses, there's blue skate fish oil, which I tried. Drinking distilled or reverse osmosis water due to fluoridation, So fluoride. Fluoride calcifies the pineal gland, according to what I've read, and that can really block your third eye and your clairvoyant vision. Your pineal gland is what Descartes called the seat of the soul, and that is, where your third eye, the organ it's attached to, that's where it sits. So there is the belief out there that fluoride kind of hinders that and dampens the awakening process. So I do drink only bottled water, or try to drink distilled or reverse osmosis water when possible. So that's a tip that I encourage you all to use. And you can never drink too much water. Doing any third eye exercises, you can trust, and make sure you trust in the information that you receive when you do these meditations, when you do these third eye exercises. The most important thing you can do to strengthen and nurture and nourish your third eye is to believe and trust in what you're getting. Because if you doubt what you're getting, your third eye is less likely to be more willing to give because you're less open to receive. You judge it. So don't judge what you get. Just take it, accept it. Anything you get in meditation, signs, symbols, things that you see, I encourage you to look them up afterwards and see what they mean. 9 times out of 10, they have huge, huge significance for you and what's going on in your life right now. But yes, don't dismiss what you see as imagination, because it feels the same. It's all right brain. Okay. Paying attention to the synchronicities you experience in your life, eating more fruits and vegetables, wearing the color indigo like I am today. Focusing on the color indigo as you go about your life where you see it. For example, at work, I was doing something and I needed a colored piece of paper, of construction paper. And the color I decided to use was indigo. And because I was staring at that all day, I literally felt the vibration in my third eye. And when you meditate on your third eye, when you work with the crystals and et cetera, doing these meditations and things, focusing on the color, you may feel this odd vibration right here in the middle of your forehead. And sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, but I'm telling you, just sit with it. And if it becomes too uncomfortable, then absolutely, come out of the meditation and do something else to kind of make it stop. But that is your third eye awakening and vibrating and opening. But I never had like that grand, like cracking open experience that I used to read about a lot about when I was trying so hard all the time, like 24/7 adventure, trying to figure out how to open this gem in the middle of my forehead. But it was not like a big, like cracking opening moment like that. Just slow vibrations. Sometimes they're very intense though. What else? Let's see. Focusing on the color indigo as you go about your day, guided meditations and visualizations, again, working on that imagination and those visualizing skills. Indigo or a white chakra or third eye candle. You can also use the oils and bless the candle with those oils. You can write, sigils and things on the candle to really help you balance and strengthen your third eye. It's completely up to you, but it's a ton of fun. There's also crystal grids you can make. I mean, there's tons of things you can do. Okay, so how can we balance this chakra in meditation? So first, you would just need to breathe in that beautiful, beautiful indigo light as feelings of trust in your intuition and trust in yourself and confidence in your intuition and psychic ability. And breathe out black light, which is the lack of confidence, the self-doubt, the thinking that you're just imagining and that your third eye will never open and you're not good enough or it's not meant for you, whatever that is. And breathe that out as black light, okay? You can also see it, again, it's here. It comes out the front and out the back of your head as well, as a spinning, whirling vortex of indigo light that gets stronger as you breathe in and relaxes and becomes smooth and turns more